Hello from the Netherlands. My name is Ivana, or मेरा नाम Ivana है, and I just came back from 2 months in India. It was my third time around, and luckily I'm also going back next week, actually when you're watching this week, and I'm very happy about that. Now that I've traveled for, I think, a total of 6 months in India, and I've been back for like 3 times, I feel like I discovered more subtle things that I love about India. In case you don't know, I made one video, 6 things that I love about India. And those were, for me, some quite obvious things, but these are not so obvious things, and things I think you need some time to see when you are in India. So if you have never visited India before, or maybe if you live there, this might be a little eye-opener, because it definitely was for me. I always discover new things when I'm in India, but yeah, it's just fun to talk about that. So that's why I thought, let's make another video about it. Okay, so here are 6 more things I love about India. I'm looking on my phone for the list because I made it last night, and I honestly don't know where to start. Okay, let's start with Hindi. I know it's not a national language at all. Calm down, sit down. I appreciate your languages too, but I just love the sound of Hindi. I've watched over like 50 Bollywood movies, and I'm learning more and more Hindi. What? No, I don't know. Pata nahi.
पता नहीं था
Pata nahi.
अब पिक्चर क्यों खींचा
आपका नाम क्या है?
मेरा नाम सोनम डोलमा
सोनम
डोलमा
जोरमा.
ओ
आपसे मिलकर खुशी हुई.
हाँ आपका नाम
Ivana.
इवाना मेरा नाम सोनम डोलमा फिरिंग डोस्कार
आपसे मिलकर खुशी हुई. I just love the sound of it, and it's just a really beautiful language. Bahut acha language. I don't know what's language in Hindi, but bahut acha means very good language. I adore learning it, and I love hearing it around me. The more I hear it, the more I want to learn it. So yeah, I hope one day I might be fluent in Hindi, but for now I just really enjoy hearing Hindi all around me when I'm in India. So that was 6. 5, I don't know. All of these things are like my favorite, so I don't know how to make an order. Maybe let's not make it an order. Let me just go from top to bottom, and all of these things are like things I love about India. I think that I haven't seen any country in the world that works hard but also plays hard. And I've traveled around a lot, but especially in India, I feel that people definitely know how to work hard. Even if you're just walking in the streets, you see so many people working so hard. But then at the same time, they do take naps in the afternoon, and they definitely know how to party. Also, like, just taking breaks, even though you guys don't have that much holiday days in India. Actually, most countries around the world, we're very spoiled in the Netherlands. But I feel like Indians definitely know how to make the best of it and just relax, chill, eat, have tea multiple times a day. For me, it is just, I don't know, I love seeing it because I am that kind of person. I love to work hard, but I also love to enjoy doing absolutely nothing. So I feel very much at home in India when I see that kind of behavior around me. Following up on that one, I would say number 3, I guess. 4. We are now at 4. Apparently I have issues counting. I absolutely love the community sense in India, and I feel that you need to spend a little bit more time for this in India to notice it. It takes, like, living in a family or living in a community to really get that feeling. But there is definitely this sense of community in the whole of India. I don't know how to explain this. I honestly don't know how to explain this. That's why I think you need to spend a little bit more time in India to notice this, because it's like the very subtle things that make this community sense and make you see how all Indians like really take care of each other, no matter the wealth differences or like which state someone is from. You definitely do have that community sense in the whole of India. I don't know if this makes sense. Just spend a little bit more time in India, or if you live in India and you've been abroad, you definitely know what I mean, right? And if you have better words to explain this, please explain it down in the comments below. I tried my best. Let's just call it community sense in the whole of India, no matter the differences, and I absolutely adore it. It definitely teaches me humbleness, and it just fits my philosophy that we are all humans and, you know, we should help each other out. Okay, so something that is absolutely brilliant and absolutely Indian, and you need to experience it. And I know that all my Western people have to, you know, pass a threshold to appreciate this. I don't know, I loved it from the beginning, and it is jugaad. I absolutely love jugaad. And if you have no idea what jugaad is, this is jugaad. I'm just dying. Look at the seating situation. God, I love India. It is the Indian version of do-it-yourself. And please, please, please don't get offended if I say this. I mean it in the best possible way, but it is like a very easy, down-to-earth approach to do it yourself. And I just love it because it's so practical and it works, you know? So it's the thing that when your air conditioning breaks down in your car, you just buy a fan, you tape it, and you have a fully AC car, man. And you can advertise it as a full AC car. It is absolutely brilliant. It makes me laugh like so many times. You can see it multiple times during the day if you keep your eyes open. So if you are going to India for the first time, keep your eyes open for jugaad because it is literally everywhere. And it took me apparently 3 times visiting India for a total of 6 months to notice it everywhere. But now I'm just trained for it and I look for it and I absolutely adore it. Okay, so number 2, I guess. I already said I don't do this order thing, but okay, I guess we have an order. Number 2, being my kind of crazy. And again, please do not slaughter me if you're Indian. I mean this in the best possible way because I am saying you are my kind of crazy. Indians can be so spontaneous, so crazy. They don't care if you like want to dance in the middle of the street. They will join you because that's Bollywood, right? Of course, there are social norms and social conventions, but I don't know, maybe because I'm a foreigner, sometimes when I enter this community or when I enter a family or whatever, and I want something or we just, you know, come up with some crazy idea, Indians will be the people who say, yeah, let's do this, let's go for it. And I love it so much. I love it so much. India is my kind of crazy. You know, I grew up most of my life in the Netherlands. Dutch people are so down to earth that if you would go singing in the streets, people would look at you like you're crazy. And in India, I would actually have to try this, but maybe that's too much out of my comfort zone. Indians would join you if you would be singing a Bollywood song. They don't care. Like, it's so much fun. You can have so much fun in India because Indian people are crazy and I love them for it. It's my kind of crazy. And the last one, number 1, being content. So if you haven't watched this video, it makes an impact to see how little you need to be happy. And I like some Westerners, they come here to educate the children and they want them to go to school, but some Western children they have everything and they have all the education and they're so unhappy. So this might even be a better life. I highly recommend you to watch it because it is literally one of my favorite vlogs, one of my favorite travel days ever, one of the most humbling days in my life. And it is a day when, I don't know, it really dawned on me what being content means. And India has this in its genes. I don't know, everywhere I look around when I'm in India, I see people who are content, who are happy with what they have. And it teaches me to be content with what I have. Maybe that's why I like roaming around in Paharganj in Delhi. Maybe that's why I loved like the desert in Rajasthan. usually it's the people who have nothing who are the most humble, content, grateful people in life. And I have never seen so many of them as I've seen in India. So yeah, I would highly recommend you to watch that vlog. I would highly recommend you to go to the desert of Rajasthan, because it was absolutely a fantastic experience getting to know these children and these gypsy families. But it doesn't have anything to do with money, because even the super wealthy people who I've met, and I've met some like super wealthy people, they're not always on camera, by the way. They are also very content, very grateful with what they have without being arrogant. And of course, you have ungrateful people everywhere in the world, but I just noticed that in India, the amount of people who are content and grateful with what they have is more than average in my book from all the countries that I've seen. So that's something that I really like, and something that really fits my life philosophy. Gosh, I have so much issues talking. Yeah, so I really, really love that about India too. I hope I kind of opened your eyes a little bit if you've never been to India. And if you go to India now, you will notice these things maybe sooner than I did, because apparently it took me a little bit longer. And if you are Indian and you recognize yourself in this, yay, put a thumbs up, because you're freaking awesome. I cannot wait to be back in Mumbai. Mid-Jan. There is definitely a meetup coming up. Keep an eye on my social media, Instagram and Facebook, for the dates. Maybe I will do a live session even after this video. And if you like this video in general, and if you like India, put a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Oh crap, something's going wrong. Don't forget to subscribe if you would like to travel along, because we are going to the Northeast. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.